Hey there, hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. So just to get that out of the way right off the bat, you might have clicked on the thumbnail and saw that this was a channel update and you're wondering like, is something wrong with Mark? Is the channel going away? No, it's not. Everything's great. I just do have some changes that I want to make to the content here on the YouTube channel versus the content that I have over on my Twitch channel as well. And I wanted to go ahead and explain those to you guys in a short video here, just so that you understand the changes that are happening and why they're happening. So if we go back in history just a little bit, a couple of years ago, I started streaming live Gunpla builds over on Twitch. And that channel has continued to happen. There's still builds going on over there. But lately, I've additionally started putting those live streams here on the YouTube channel as well. And that wasn't really the original intent of this YouTube channel. The idea here was to record and edit shorter form tutorial videos, things like Blender Gunpla and other Gunpla related building tutorials and tips, maybe things about scribing or painting or masking or all of the different disciplines that I do in my build process. And so I feel like the YouTube channel has gotten a bit away from that original intent, especially recently with including those live builds here on YouTube. Now, just so that you guys know, the reason for including the live builds here on YouTube initially, when I started doing that a couple months ago, was because YouTube allows me to stream at a higher bitrate and higher resolutions than what Twitch's limits are. And so I felt like that because I try to have good lighting and as good of camera quality as I can here at my build desk in my studio, and I try to show close-ups of parts and things like that while I'm building, I wanted to provide people the option of watching the stream at as high of a quality as I possibly could produce. And so YouTube provided me that, where Twitch was a little bit lacking in that area. But what I've found from looking at analytics and from talking with a couple of you guys and from seeing comments is that I'm pretty sure at this point, I'm fairly confident actually, that the majority of you don't care about the live stream content here on YouTube at all really. And what you're here for is the Blender Gunpla and those types of tutorial videos. And so since that seems to be the case, I want to give you guys what you guys are here for. And so this channel from now on is not going to have any of that live build content anymore. It's going to have just the tutorial videos and those sorts of things. And if you're interested in the live builds, those have continued and will continue to be over on my Twitch channel. So I'm going to put a link to that down in the description below, and you can go over there and follow me there if you're interested in that live content, and that will continue. And actually, it will probably even be more frequent than what we were doing with live content here on YouTube as well. So basically, anytime I'm here in the studio working on a project, it's likely to be streamed over on Twitch. So if you want to follow along there, you can feel free to do that. But if you stay here on YouTube, you can know that from now on, the videos that come out on the channel and the notifications that you get about videos and stuff like that won't have anything to do with the live feeds anymore. They'll only be tutorial style content and that sort of thing. Now, having said that, I do want to add one additional category of videos here on the YouTube channel, and that will be sort of build retrospectives and summaries that'll be much shorter than the live streams for sure, as I go through my longer term projects. So, for example, I'm building right now the Infinite Dimension Genesis kit. That's been the last few live streams here on YouTube, and that build will continue. The live streams won't continue here, but what I will do is when I get to certain milestones in that project, like for example, when the snap build is done, and then maybe later on when I have a plan for scribing and details, maybe when that process is done, when I'm painting, those sorts of things, I will record a short little update video to share with you guys here that shows the current progress and talks about what I like and what I don't like about the kit, about the build, things that I've learned, techniques that I'm trying out, that sort of thing. And I'll keep those short, but just have them here to give you guys an update on what I'm working on, so that if you want to jump over to Twitch and see the longer form content, you can there. And if you have questions about what I'm doing or how I'm doing certain things, or you would like to request tutorials or other videos digging more in depth into some of those techniques, then you can see those things and you can ask about those in the comments. So I think that's the update that I wanted to share. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts about any of that, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I'm pretty sure, like I said, from having looked at analytics and from talking with some of you guys, that this is the correct direction for the YouTube portion of my video content, that we're going to just keep it to these tutorial types of videos and summaries of builds and that sort of thing. And then the long form live builds can live over on Twitch, and you guys can check those out there if you're interested. Yeah, so that's what I've got to share. Hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you here on YouTube with a edited video. Probably the next one in the Blender Gunpla series will be the next one you see, and that should be up fairly shortly. So I hope to see you then. Thanks.